Naserian was born in a remote village in Narok County, Kenya, where cultural traditions ruled every aspect of life. Among the Maasai, girls were expected to undergo circumcision and marry early. At the tender age of 12, Naserian's family began preparing her for circumcision and an arranged marriage. Terrified, she confided in her mother. Naserian's mother, "You must fight for your future, my daughter." That night, with only a small bag of belongings, Naserian fled her village, guided by the light of the moon. She walked for hours, barefoot, across thorny paths and dangerous wildlife until she reached a neighboring village. Exhausted and unsure of her next step, she met Mama Grace, a teacher at a nearby missionary school. "Mama Grace, you are safe here." Enrolling Naserian in school was not easy. Her relatives found out and tried to drag her back home, accusing Mama Grace of spoiling their traditions. "Mama Grace, this girl deserves a future and I will not abandon her." School itself was no haven. Naserian struggled with English and mathematics, subjects she had never been exposed to. Her classmates mocked her tattered clothes and slow grasp of lessons. To make matters worse, funding was a constant issue. Mama Grace could only afford part of the fees, and Naserian had to work odd jobs, herding cattle on weekends and selling vegetables in the market. There were days she went without food, days when she wanted to give up. But a small voice inside her whispered, When Naserian was 16, she won a regional essay competition on the importance of education for girls. Her essay caught the attention of a national newspaper. Soon, an NGO advocating for girls' rights stepped in. They offered to sponsor her education all the way to university. At university, Naserian pursued law, determined to fight the very practices that had nearly derailed her life. Naserian graduated at the top of her class and went on to become one of Kenya's most prominent human rights lawyers. She founded Enkare Rescue Foundation, an organization that builds schools and safe houses for girls escaping forced marriages and circumcision. Despite her fame, Naserian never forgot her roots. She returned to her village, where she reconciled with her family. Naserian built a school in her village and provided scholarships for girls who reminded her of the scared 12-year-old she once was. In 2030, Naserian received the United Nations Human Rights Award for her tireless efforts in championing girls' rights. Naserian, I am living proof that with education, resilience, and a little help from good-hearted people, anyone can rise above their circumstances. The Maasai culture is rich and beautiful, but it is time to leave behind practices that harm our daughters. Naserian's story continues to inspire millions across the globe. Her courage and determination have not only transformed her life, but also reshaped the futures of countless others. She remains a symbol of hope, proving that no matter how dark the night, the dawn always comes.